Hey guys, and welcome back for another content of Ragnarok M Classic. And in this video, we are going to discuss all the meta builds for each classes. One of my viewers suggested this, and I think it's a good topic to make it as a content, since most of you like to know the current state of the game. Like this one, you guys can also suggest what topic you want me to feature, and I will try my best to work on it. I'm just gonna quickly discuss the meta builds for each classes, and not gonna go deeper into it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the Rune Knight as usual. Rune Knights have two builds at the moment. They can either go auto attack crit build or dragon breath build. Both have different sets of equips and playstyle. But the current meta build for this class at the moment is the auto attack crit build, as the current master skill offers a good boost for the auto attack, making your attack splash to a wider AoE. Partnering this with Master Skill with Baphomet card will greatly boost your AoE attacks, making it a really strong addition, especially in large crowd of monsters or players. Their main weapon is the Holy Avenger, paired with a Beast Heart armor that adds massive crit damage. Next is the Royal Guard. There are many builds that you can try with this class. They have the Shield Boomerang, Devotion Earth Divide tank build, and the Overbrand or the Instant Slash. And we know that there is one reigning meta builds at the moment, and that is the Instant Slash. Instant Slash is a broken skill that scales with P attack, magic attack, attack speed, crit and crit damage, which is really good for long-term investment. It's really broken, especially on large-scale PvP like Guild War, as the damage multiplies for each enemy that has been hit by the Instant Slash. So yeah, this class is really broken now because they can do DPS and have a good tanking capability. Their main weapon is the Spearfish Pike, as it increases the Overbrand damage that scales with the Instant Slash, paired with the Shield of Naga and Staunch Armor to increase the damage by a lot. For the Rangers, they only have one good build as of the moment, and that is the ADL build, or the Agi Dex Lock. ADL is also an auto attack crit, but range damage, obviously. They can dish out a lot of crit damage from afar and can burst down MVP with ease. And their master skill also is a boost for the build, so ADL is the best build for Rangers. Their main weapon is the Malang Snow Crab, paired with a sniping suit, which adds good amount of attack speed, crit and crit damage. For the Minstrels and Wanderer, they can go either full support or semi-DPS. But the meta build for this class at the moment is the semi-DPS, or what we know as the Raging Storm build. Raging Storm is a very strong AoE damage that relies on the Arrow Shower damage multiplier. With the addition of the Master Skill, it can deal massive continuous damage on a certain area, especially if the target is not moving. This one is easy to build, but they need to have more gold medals as they need some of the runes. Their main weapon is the Chemity Whip, paired with the Elegant Uniform, as it helps boost their Raging Storm damage by a lot. Next is the Warlock. This class is also one of the most broken class in this game, along with the Royal Guards. They have a good AoE skill with a Meteor Storm, but their current meta build is their master skill, the Ghost build. Spiritual Combo is a ghost element that deals very high amount of damage. The skill multiplier along with a ghost damage buff and number of hits makes this skill really broken. Their main weapon is the Wizardry Staff along with its set, the Robe of Cast, Crystal Pumps, and the Eye of Dullahan. For the Sorcerers, I think their DPS era is not yet gone. They can still deal a lot of damage with their Autocaster build. However, their Converter build is not really that useful now, as some bosses cannot be converted. I'm not really sure about this info, but I've just heard about it. That is why they are now switching. In my opinion, Sorcerers are still one of the best utility class in this game. They have Spell Break to counter Warlocks, remove buff to dispel all buffs of the target, Warm Breeze for HP regen and removes freeze and slow effect, and the most important one is the Earth Field to negate AoE skills. The meta build currently is still the Autocaster with a bit of utility skills. Their main weapon is still the Sage Diary, but the armor is now the Surging Magic Robe to strengthen their magic attack and boost double flurry chances. I can't say that Thankful Utility Sorc is the new meta build, because I can't see more of those who use it. They are still the Autocaster regardless of the meta shifting. Next is the Archbishop. I think this is a no-brainer answer. Archbishops are still the best full support class, so there is no new meta build for them. Their main weapon is the Advanced Survivor's Rod, paired with the Meteorite armor to gain more tankiness. For Ashura, they have two builds at the moment, the Ashura Strike and Finger Offensive. But the meta build as of now is the Finger Offensive along with the Hellgate combo. It's a long-range single attack that deals continuous barrage of fists to the target, great DPS and has high HP too. Their main weapon is the Giant Glove paired with the Saintscape armor. The Ashura Strike meta will come once Master Skill 2 is released. Next is the mechanic. Card attacks are only for the early game, but for mechanics, the only build that is capable for clearing instances is the Mado type. As of now, there is no other build but only the Knuckle Boost and Arms Cannon. Arms Cannon is a strong AoE burst skill that is very spammable. It can be great with the Master Skill as it copies your Knuckle Boost and Arms Cannon attack. But as of now, the damage of ABR Twin Cannons are not really strong enough. The dev says they are gonna fix it, so mechanics might just wait. The main weapon is the Doom Axe paired with the Saintscape armor for more HP and P attacks. For the genetics, they have many builds honestly, but the one that truly shines as of the moment are the Homunculus build, especially the Annabelle or what they call the Eleanor. This type of Homunculus is a physical damage dealer. It has more consistent damage and faster cooldowns, that is why it's really good build. For their main weapon is the Fire Axe paired with the Alloy Armor to gain more attributes for your Homunculus. Next we have the Guillotine Cross. I can see many builds with this class in every scenario. In Guild vs Guild, they can be tanky GX that spams Poison Smoke. In other instances, they can also use Dagger Cross Impact. But I think the most used build for GX currently is the Auto Attack Crit build. It's very annoying since once they attack, the chance to get stunned is really high. I mean, I almost get stunned every time they first attack. So I think this is still the meta build for GX. Their weapon is the Agent Qatar paired with the Ninja Suit Moonlight for added attack speed, physical damage, and crit damage. And lastly is the Shadow Chaser. Shadow Chasers can build a tank utility for PvP, mana trap for AoE damage, but the meta build currently is the Triangle Shot. Triangle Shot is a really strong single target damage skill, and while they are hiding, they can greatly boost its damage. That is why they can top the DPS charts sometimes. With their master skill, their Triangle Shot can chain up to 5 targets with the chain shooting. Their weapon is the Rogue Master's Bow paired with a Bohemian Coat to increase their damage of Triangle Shot furtherly. And I think that's all the current meta builds for each classes. One of my reasons to also make this content is because I will make a guide for each class build in preparation for the Master Skill 2. So you better stay tuned for that one. If you find this video helpful, then please leave a like. Also subscribe to support my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe and have an awesome day. Lights out.